Hi everyone, it's Terry here showing another process video for Scrap the Girls. This layout uses the July sketch, so I hope you enjoy watching the video. So I'm starting off with this mixed media background that I created a few months ago. It's using texture paste, and then I've pressed in different texture plates and then added some shimmers sprays to it. I've had it lying around for a while, so I decided to use it because it worked really well with the sketch, and the background that you can see on the sketch is quite mixed media. I've decided to layer two photos together. They're exactly the same photo of me on holiday recently, so I've done one in colour and one in black and white. And then I'm just going to add a frame of patterned paper around my layout, because you'll see there is a frame on the sketch. But also my mixed media cardstock isn't quite 12 by 12, so I've trimmed it down to a square that's 11.5 by 11.5. So I'm just gutting out the patterned paper so I can use this inner section for another layout later on. And I'm just going to stick that cardstock on top and then add a stitched border. So I've just used a light blue to add stitching, and then on the sketch there is kind of a frame on the top right hand side. So I'm using this chipboard floral from the Maggie Holmes round trip collection, and that is what I'm going to use predominantly for this layout. So bringing in some of the travel icons and florals from that collection. I really like the pastel colours in that collection, and it worked really well with this background that I'd already got made. So this layout then came together quite quickly, because it's pretty much just adding lots of ephemera to it. I don't actually use any other patterned paper apart from a couple of fussy cut pieces, which you'll see me cut out later. So I'm just popping those photos up on some foam pads. Now the title on the sketch is on the left hand side going vertically, so I'm going to use one of these pear tree bits, the acrylic bits that Pear Tree cut files do. So I'm going to use this word explore, and then I'm just going through the sticker sheet and the chipboard from the round trip collection to see which pieces might work. And the first thing I think I want to use is these fab binoculars, because we were kind of looking out to sea, so I thought they would work really well, and I just wanted to add a little bit of something on the top right hand corner of that frame. So I've just popped the sketch in the top left hand corner, so you'll be able to see as I add my ephemera how I'm using the sketch for kind of placement and working things out. This is very much a sketch on a kind of diagonal design with lots of ephemera and stickers and mixed media by the looks of how that sketch looks to me. And you'll just see me going through like I said, I've got the sticker sheet and the chipboard for this collection, and I'm just going through each of those and working out what I can use. As I mentioned earlier, I've cut out a couple of tags and little tickets from some of the patterned papers in this collection because they work really well to add larger pieces of ephemera. And I really like this piece that says let's go, and it's got a little suitcase on the bottom which tucks in nicely in the top left hand corner. So I'm just trimming those down, and I will be distressing the edges, which unfortunately you can't see because I did it off camera. So I'm quite happy to have that little suitcase peeking out there, and the white just kind of layers nicely over the mixed media background. There is a little bit of that purple colour in the chipboard frame, so I'm quite happy to pull that tag in, and I do punch the hole out in the centre and then add some baker's twine in pink through that. I can't stand to have a tag without the hole and something through it, it just doesn't sit right with me. It's a little bit like I'm not a fan of mixing stars and hearts. I don't know why, just prefer not to. So I'm just working out where I'm going to put those two larger pieces, and then I can start to tuck in and add other elements in and around those areas of embellishment. And then to complement that blue acrylic piece, I pull out some of these florals from an earlier Pear Tree release, and I'm going to use the yellows and that kind of bright blue coloured florals just to add a bit of different texture to this layout. Again, going with the kind of diagonal design and tucking them in and around those bits of ephemera I've already got there. And once I've stuck those florals down, I do feel like there's just kind of a gap to the top left corner of that tag that just felt like it was a little bit of annoying space, so I've just added in a luggage sticker and then that travel word. I'm going to finish off by adding some black ink splatters just to the on the diagonal again, just because there's quite a lot of splatters on the sketch and I want to kind of emulate that, and pull in some more blacks. I've just got those binoculars, and then I'm going to add a little bit of journaling just to that tag, and then finish off by adding some kind of white pearlescent sequins, which you can see on the photos at the end. Thank you for joining me on YouTube today. Don't forget to check out the links in the description below to join in with this month's challenge. And if you've enjoyed watching my video today, please hit the subscribe button and head across to other social media to see more inspiration from me. Bye for now.